Edge joining us tonight, the man who just left his position at Xavier, teaching position there, and also head coach of football. What a great 15 years, though, it was for Sean Marinan. 5 state titles. Have you spent a little time reflecting on what you accomplished there?
Oh, I spent a lot of time on that. Those are some outstanding memories. Great people, the players in particular. The guys, the coaches, I had an unbelievable staff. And the guys stayed with me pretty much the whole time, and very knowledgeable and passionate about what they do. I never dreamed anything like that, and most of the credits to the kids we had.
Is that the best part of being a head coach? It's not an easy thing to be a head football coach. So many players to be responsible for, and you got to push different buttons here and there at different times. But when they come back to you and you see the men they've become and the relationships you've developed, is that what you take out of this most?
Yeah, that's the biggest thing. We're certainly not at the high school level in it for any money.
Right.
But the kids, and you can see potential in a kid, and when you see him achieve that, reach it, what is in him, and maybe even take it farther, and go on and have success, whether it's in college or we had a few guys take it the next step. Just helping a kid get a free education.
Well, I know as a parent, if you did that for my kid and got him a free education, I'd be saying thanks a lot there, Coach. What did it come down to? Was it just time for a change for you?
Yeah, it's been something I've been thinking about for quite a while, and things add up or don't add up, or whatever. And I'm very fortunate to be in a position I'm in where I can do this, and I just felt it was time for me to move on to something else, another chapter. I went through the same thing in the late 90s when I got into teaching.
Yeah.
And it was timing. It fit my wife and our lifestyle at the time and everything else. So I hope this will be another one of those.
Do you have plans to maybe get back into it one day? I mean, or is this going to be it?
No, I really want to stay in coaching. I really love it. I'd like to get the opportunity to take it to the college level if that's possible. I'd certainly entertain anything at that level at this point. If that doesn't work out, then back at the high school level.
After you left Xavier, just before you, Steve Filippone announces his retirement at hand, and then just earlier this week, Tom Marcucci announces his retirement at Notre Dame. So those are 3 big jobs in the Southern Connecticut Conference. You guys are all, going to be hard to replace, really. Yeah,
well, those guys are real top quality coaches and really good people, on top of that. And it's great to compete against guys like that. They're all about the kids behind the scenes, and when you're working with them in the off season about different things, whether it's all conference, all state, all that, and they're going to be missed.
Well, you know what it takes to win state championships, and those guys do too. And tomorrow they're going to be playing for state championships, 4 of them. In Double L, you have Darien, #1 team of state, taking on Ridgefield, the battle of the FCAC. Who do you like in that game?
I think Ridgefield's a really good team, but I think Darien, the 2nd time in a row. I think they've faced a lot of adversity this season, with their coach being suspended for a few games, and they didn't skip a beat. Yep. So they've got the experience of being there, and so I think that gives them a little edge.
Okay, and then in L we get New Canaan and Windsor.
That's really a tough one. I think that's a pick'em game. That's a toss-up. 2 very good teams.
Yep.
A lot of athletes all over the place. I think that'd probably be the best game of all of them.
And then we get to M. Maybe tired of talking about FCAC teams, but St. Joe's plays Hill House of New Haven.
I got to give it to St. Joe's. I like Hill House. They do have crazy athletes.
Yep.
I mean, these kids are just insanely talented. I give the experience factor, playing in big games, both for the coaches and the players, to St. Joe's, and I think they pull it out. And
then we get to S, where Ansonia is going for a 20th state title, which is the most in state history. It seems like every year they're there. Rocky Hill's there for the first time.
Again, Ansonia has been there so many times, and I think they got a real bad taste in their mouth from last year, the way that game went. I think Ansonia takes that one.
All right, well, hey, thanks for coming in, Sean. And
thanks for having me. Appreciate it.
Yeah, best of luck with whatever's next for you.
Appreciate that, too.